At this point in the game, everybody is under some sort of winter weather alert.
Winter storms are some of the most challenging and harsh weather events that we face. Today, we're going to go over 4 winter storm essentials to help you stay informed and prepared. We're going to be taking a look at some recent winter storm news, how to prepare for a winter storm, how to stay safe during one, and the critical steps that you need to take after it's over. But first, it's time for your OUPES weather report. Thanks, Alex. We're seeing some heavy snowfall across parts of eastern Kentucky and the mid-Atlantic. Winter storm warnings are in effect for West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. If you're in the I-95 corridor from New York City to Washington, D.C., expect around 3 to 6 inches of snow. If you're further north in parts of New England, there could be over 8 inches of snow. This is definitely not the time to be on the road unless absolutely necessary. And if the snow wasn't enough, after it all clears, the temperature is going to plummet. This means that road clearing will be even more challenging, since the snow will melt into ice. So if you do have to go, make sure you bundle up and stay cautious. Moving on, we have a historic snowstorm slamming into the Gulf of Mexico. And when I say historic, I mean that this is a once-in-a-lifetime event for many areas of the Deep South. Snow has already hit Texas, Louisiana, and Florida, as well as the Gulf Coast, which is unheard of in many of these areas. Cities that you wouldn't expect to see snow have been hit really hard, and some have even lost power. But it's not just snow. In northern Florida and southeastern Georgia, ice can be a major concern. We're looking at ice accumulations of up to a quarter inch in some areas, which can cause some huge problems. Ice on the roads, on power lines, and huge disruptions everywhere. So, to recap, the Northeast is dealing with some heavy snow and travel problems along the I-95, while the Gulf Coast is facing a rare snowstorm in areas that are unprepared for it. If you're in any of these affected areas, make sure you stay up to date with local weather reports and please stay safe out there. If you're expecting to be hit by a winter storm, it's essential to take proactive steps beforehand to keep yourself and your loved ones safe. Let's break down some steps that you can take in detail to prepare for a winter storm. First, it's essential to stock up on your supplies. You should have at least 3 days worth of non-perishable food and 1 gallon of water per person per day. Freeze-dried meals, protein bars, and canned goods are great options. Make sure you keep flashlights with extra batteries in easily accessible locations. But don't stop there. An emergency radio is a must to ensure that you can hear weather updates and emergency alerts. Preparing both a solar power generator and a propane generator ensures that you have a reliable, flexible, and redundant power solution to handle any challenges that the winter storm might bring. Solar generators provide sustainable, quiet power, while propane generators offer high output and dependability during low sunlight conditions. It's also important to have other essentials, such as blankets, extra warm clothing, hygiene supplies, and a first aid kit. If you have pets or infants, remember to include their specific needs as well. Remember, you need to store enough for every member of your household, including pets. If you're on medication, it's important to have at least 1 week's supply in case pharmacies are closed. Next, it's important to ensure that your home is ready for freezing temperatures. Make sure to seal any gaps around windows and doors to retain heat and lower energy use. Wrap any exposed pipes to prevent freezing and bursting. If you have a fireplace, make sure it's clean and that you have plenty of dry firewood. A few small preparations like this can save you from big problems later. You should also consider a generator or portable propane heater rated for indoor use. Always ensure proper ventilation to prevent carbon monoxide buildup. A portable generator can be invaluable during power outages. Speaking of power stations, we at OUPES develop and make affordable and sustainable solar generators. These power stations are designed for emergencies and portability. We have a few different lines of power stations, as well as many different models to fit your needs. The Mega Series is our home backup power line with many different models, from 2,000 to 4,000 watts of power output and battery capacity from 1,000 to 5,000 watt hours. And if that's still not enough, you can connect extra batteries for even more capacity to power your appliances and devices even longer. The Exodus series is designed for portability and is some of our most inexpensive models. They're much smaller than the Mega series and are super easy to carry around. We also have the Titan series, which is a full steel shell version of the Mega series, as well as solar panels, extra batteries, and many other accessories. If you're interested in checking out our affordable backup power stations, you can click the link down below. Another thing that's important to prepare is your vehicle. Make sure you check your tire tread, top off antifreeze, and maintain at least half a tank of fuel. We also recommend that you assemble an emergency car kit. This should include blankets, bottled water, high-energy snacks, a car phone charger, a flashlight, a small shovel, and a bag of sand or cat litter for traction in icy conditions. Make sure that you have tire chains or sand if you live in an area where the roads are untreated. Once the storm hits, safety should be your #1 priority. Here's what you need to focus on during the storm. Unless absolutely necessary, please stay indoors. Roads can become extremely dangerous due to ice and reduced visibility. Even just walking outdoors can be dangerous, as ice is often hidden below snow. If your home loses power, conserving heat should be your top priority. Close off any unused rooms and block drafts under doors with blankets or towels. Put on more layers of clothing, including hats and gloves, to retain body heat. Use sleeping bags or heavy blankets for additional insulation. If you're using a portable heater or fireplace, make sure that you follow all safety guidelines to prevent fire hazards and carbon monoxide poisoning. You should never use outdoor heaters, grills, or generators indoors. The risk of carbon monoxide poisoning is too high. After the storm is past, there are still some important steps to take to ensure safety and recovery. Inspect your property for hazards such as downed power lines, fallen trees, or damaged structures. Avoid any contact with power lines and report them to your utility company immediately. Inspect your home, checking for signs of water leaks or frozen pipes. If you suspect a pipe is burst, shut off the main water supply and contact a plumber as soon as possible. If you need to clear snow, take precautions and avoid overexertion. Make sure to use a sturdy shovel, push rather than lift heavy snow, and take frequent breaks. Remember, cold weather increases the risk of strain and hypothermia. When clearing snow, focus on critical areas such as driveways, walkways, and vents. Vents are important because blocked vents can lead to carbon monoxide buildup. Avoid piling snow against structures to prevent water damage as it all melts. Finally, check on your neighbors, especially those that may need more help. This includes the elderly and individuals with limited mobility. A little kindness can go a long way, especially after a tough storm. Winter storms demand preparation, vigilance, and a calm, measured response. By taking these steps before, during, and after the storm, you can significantly reduce the risks and keep yourself and your loved ones safe. How do you prepare for winter storms? Let us know in the comments down below. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe and share this video with somebody who lives in an at-risk area. Stay safe, stay warm, and stay prepared. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.